Good afternoon. I have been sitting on one of these damn properties for about 2 months. And full disclosure, I was getting a little bit nervous because all the other houses I sell have gone in 2 weeks or less. This one's taking a little bit longer, and it's the only property I have that's a 2 bedroom. Everything else I've gotten is a 3 bedroom, 1 bath. My demographic clearly are families or people that are multi-generational, meaning that they have their parents living with them or their crazy Uncle Joe living in the garage. Anyway, 3 bedrooms are the minimum that I now look for, but I've got this 2 bedroom. Within the last 24 hours, I've gotten 3 phone calls on the one property. One was from a text message I had sent over a month ago. The guy had called me a couple times. He's finally ready. He went to look at it last night. Ultimately, I don't think he's interested, but then I woke up this morning to this text, boop, from Miss Tina. Now, Miss Tina is the home buyer that I sold my last property to. I sold it to her while I was in Heathrow Airport, literally running to my plane to fly back to LA. This just happened. I just sold her this property like a few days ago. And Miss Tina sent me a message and said, hey, I've got a friend who's also interested in a house. She wants that one house, 2616 Adams. That was the house that Miss Tina looked at. She looked at 2. Ultimately, she went for 2115 because it's a 3 bedroom. Miss Victoria, who is Miss Tina's coworker, has called me twice already today. She said she's going to look at it Wednesday. And she said, I'm telling you, I'm very interested and I get paid on Friday. So I'm going to look at it Wednesday. I'm going to get paid on Friday. She's asking about insurance. She's asking how old the roof is. I said, ma'am, I can refer you to an insurance company. No problem. I have no idea how old the roof is because I buy these properties in as is condition and I sell them in the exact same shape. I don't do any rehab. I don't even go into the property. Just as I was getting a little bit nervous and I was actually considering just wholesaling the house. I mean, that's kind of the worst case situation. I just wholesale the house, meaning I sell the house for a much smaller profit, but I get rid of it. I take the money and I reinvest it in a 3 or a 4 bedroom, which I know is going to sell in about 2 weeks. But even this 2 bedroom that's been sitting on the market for 2 months has now got 3 inquiries in the last 24 hours. And I feel really good that it's going to sell. And if it does sell, Miss Tina will get a $250 cash bonus for referring me to her friend who ultimately buys the house. Word of mouth marketing is priceless. Just goes to show that if you do right by your home buyers and you treat people right, really have a good reputation, word will get out that you are a reputable home seller and you're providing affordable housing for deserving families that would never qualify for a traditional mortgage. It's all about reputation and being completely transparent. When they call, I say, I don't know anything that's wrong with the property. Do your own due diligence, check it out, and let me know if you're interested. This will be my 3rd property sale this month on top of locking up a $30,000 private money lender. And don't forget, I've been on vacation for half this month. So if you're interested in learning what I do and how you can do it, put info in the comments. I'll send you my quick 15-minute web class. Take the time, just look at it. You don't need to buy anything. Just do yourself a favor. If you're in your 40s with a full-time job and a family, there are other ways to make money. You don't need to quit your job. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but I'm telling you to create a second revenue stream now. So when you look back in 5 years, you're not kicking yourself for not taking action.